Good morning, my beautiful ladies. Is it possible to enter the high society if you don't belong to it? Is it possible to be accepted from the members of the high society if you have never been part of it? I'm gonna talk to you about it in this video, but first I would like you to put a thumb up and subscribe to the channel. Okay, ladies, so is it possible to enter the high society? Well, it is possible. It is not something so far away. It is something that can be achieved, but you have to work hard. In life, everything that you want to achieve, every goal that you want to achieve, you have to work for it, because otherwise nothing comes for free. So if you want to enter the high society, this is possible, but you have really to transform yourself, to level up in order to do that. And to level up, it doesn't mean only to be beautiful or to get beautiful dresses, but really it means to work to the deep core of yourself, because you have really to transform your energy. You really need to transform all the background that you have, which has built you, because you are the result of all the experiences that you have done since you were born until today. You are the result of all the people which have interacted with you during your life. You are the result of your family, of your parents, of your school. So everything, all the experiences that you have had during your childhood, they have influenced you and they have built whatever you are now. So if you want really to improve your life and to be part of the jet set, or to enter the high society and you don't belong actually to it, it is possible, but you really need to work very hard on yourself. It is a journey, a beautiful journey, because it's going to be a journey which is going to transform you. You are going to improve yourself, and you are really going to move forward in your life, because every transformation is always positive. Whenever you start a journey of transformation, that is really going to advance in your life and to make you move forward. So if you really want to undertake this journey, you can do that, but be prepared to really make many steps in order to achieve the goal. Let's see which are the main 4 steps in order to achieve this goal. Well, first of all, of course, you have to take care of your appearance. A beautiful lady, it is always important to be beautiful and to dress in an appropriate way and to have beautiful hair, beautiful makeup. That is really very important. So do whatever you need to do in order to improve your beauty. If you have to take a beauty surgery, if you have a too big nose or whatever, just do it. Save your money and do whatever you have to do. If you have to make some lift in your face, or if you have some lines, you can make some perhaps hyaluronic acid injection, or you can do whatever it takes in order, whatever procedure it takes in order to look younger or more beautiful or with a smoother skin. So by all means do that. Of course, it's not gonna be very cheap, this procedure. They have some costs, but if you want to really enter the high society, you need to be prepared, and you need to be prepared also to spend some money for this journey, because otherwise you're not going to improve. Of course, you have to invest a lot of money in makeup, and you have to be prepared to go to a beauty center to take facials, massage, or all the things, to the hairdresser. So all the things that a woman usually does in order to be more beautiful. You have to do that if you want to enter the high society, because it is very important to be well groomed and to have a nice appearance. Another important aspect to enter the high society is the etiquette. Etiquette is very important. Etiquette is the way we present ourselves to the other people, is the way we interact with the other people when we are with them, and it is very important to be polite, to have educated manners, because of course in the high society that is something which is very looked after. So the people in the high society, they have very high educational standards, they have attended the best schools, the best universities. So if you want to be around this kind of people, you really need to have very good etiquette manners. For that, I suggest you that you buy yourself some book where you can study the etiquette, because there are plenty of rules. It is really something very, very wide as a matter. So you really need to study those etiquette manners very carefully and to learn them as much as you can, because you can find in every situation, and in every situation there is an appropriate etiquette which needs to be followed. So it is very important that you study the etiquette manners in all the situations to which they are applicable. Another aspect to enter the high society, something which is also very important, is to be elegant. Nowadays, to be elegant, it is not so much considered. There are very few people elegant in the world. To be elegant means to dress in an elegant and appropriate way whenever, wherever you go. For every occasion there is a code how you should be dressed, a dress code. So you should follow this dress code. If you go to the gym, you have to be dressed appropriately in order to go to the gym. If you go to the theater, you have to dress in a way which is appropriate when you go to the theater. And the same applies if you go to a party, if you go to an office, if you go to the church. For every occasion there is an appropriate way to be dressed. And the dress code, it's really something very, very important in order to be elegant. In order to be elegant, there is an overall rule, which is less is better. So if you really want to be an elegant lady, you don't need to put all your jewels all together on you, because it's not elegant. It is better to have one piece of jewelry which is very beautiful and which you like it very much, and just have it one piece and no more than that, because too much, it's not very elegant. Also, if you have too many colors, that is also not very elegant. It is much more elegant if you are dressed in one monocolor, so only one color, or maximum two colors, a combination, two colors which goes well together. But never to wear too many colors, because that is really not very elegant. So really less is better when it comes to be an elegant lady. And also when you speak, that is the fourth rule. The fourth rule is that you should always have an appropriate language. You should always try to talk a proper English, to choose your words carefully, and you should not talk too much. I mean, talk is okay, but you should not over talk, because that is also not very elegant. An elegant woman, she always listens to the other person, she allows the other person to express herself, and she listens carefully. That is very charming. If you are listening to the person which is in front of you, and you just listen carefully, and you're looking in the eyes of the person who is talking to you, that is very charming, and at the end of the day you're gonna shine as a very elegant person. So Don't be selfish when you are interacting with the other people. I know that perhaps there are so many things that you want to tell, but it is very nice that you just close your mouth for a while and listen to the other person, what the other person has to say to you. This will make you look much more elegant and much more classy. So those were my 4 tips for today on how to be an elegant woman, a classy woman who is allowed to enter the high society. If you like the video, put a thumb up and subscribe to the channel. We will see you in the next video. Bye!